Hey, how you doing? It's Pete. Life is good. It is 1:30 in the morning or thereabouts on Sunday morning, and here I am recording a promo for the Sonic Boomers podcast. What is wrong with me? Well, whatever is wrong with me, this coffee will fix it. Hang on. To your health, my friends. So, we're getting ready to upload the next edition of the Sonic Boomers podcast for YouTube. That'll hopefully be sometime tomorrow. I have finished the editing of the audio, tightening up the loose ends and taking out mistakes. And good God, the number of times that you can say the word, in the course of a podcast is unbelievable. So you spend a little time taking all that kind of stuff out, and then you put in the B-roll stuff, which is the images that pop up during the show. So that'll be tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll get the show up before the day is over. If you want to hear the audio version, that is already available on iTunes or Google Podcasts or Apple Podcasts or really anywhere that you could listen to a podcast. So what is the Sonic Boomers all about? Well, it's my wife of 47 years and I sounding off about whatever it is that's on our mind. Sometimes we pull it off the top of our heads, sometimes it comes out of someplace else, and very often it is straight from the heart. We're very proud of the Sonic Boomers podcast. We've tackled some pretty thorny issues. We do things that are sometimes funny, sometimes we have shows that are very serious. One important issue to us is the way that obese people are treated in this country. You can't discriminate against somebody. You can't make a slur against somebody based upon their color, their age, their religion, their sexual orientation, and that's how it should be. But you can say anything you want to somebody if they're fat. No matter how nasty it might be, no matter how cutting it might be, you can discriminate against them when you're hiring. And so we decided to do a show about that, and it was a very fiery show. We have another show that we did called Mom and Dad, I'm Gay. And it's about the terrible way that some people react to their children when their children come out to them as LGBTQ. You may recall the story of the young man from Rutgers University who was outed by another student, and the poor kid jumped off the George Washington Bridge rather than face what his family might think. Maureen and I are the parents of a gay son, and this is an issue that is extremely important to us, that we have very deep feelings about, and we did a podcast about this issue, and quite frankly, we are very proud of it. And then we do other things like how do you like your pizza? Who has the best pizza? Do you take pineapple or anchovies on your pizza? How did you make money when you were a kid? We deal with topics like, do we need more discipline in the public schools? We talk about helicopter parenting. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? So it's a big variety of topics. We really hope that you will become a listener of the Sonic Boomers podcast, a viewer. Please, if you would be so kind, give us a shot, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so that anytime we put up a new show, you get to see it right away. And please share us with your friends. We do this podcast just for fun. Maureen and I have no desire to be YouTubers in terms of it's how we make a living. We do the show for fun. And when we see those numbers go up, those viewers go up, the subscriptions going up, it does our heart good. We're not making any money on it. We've spent money on this podcast. We do it just for fun, to give you something to listen to enjoy, hopefully find a little enlightenment. Give it a shot. It's the Sonic Boomers podcast. You can hear it anywhere you get a podcast. And of course, you can watch it, as I said, on YouTube. I've got some editing to do, but first some sleep, and we'll deal with that tomorrow. Hey, thanks for spending some time with me this evening here in the middle of the night. Good night.